What up? I'm just I woke up. It's 12:30. I ain't really did nothing today. And I decided since it's my last day off, I might as well head into Oblivion and just do a little more sightseeing. It seems later I've been not as active as far as fighting and shit. I did play Division the other day, but I did the animal tour and then I did the reading the books last night. I just walk around. It feels kind of comfortable. I mean, that's what I came back to this game for anyway, to learn what I could without just bashing heads in.
Every time I pass by.
So I'm talking to this cute little Khajiit here at Dodgy.
Have you been near Rosentia Galenis' house recently? Smells horrible. Like she left some meat out to spoil.
We're at the Three Sisters Inn.
Bye. You found the Three Sisters. Beds and food. Not cheap, but you get what you pay for. I'm Shuravi, the sister that works and worries. Shamada is sweet and decorative. Shomara is dumb as a post, but she can cook, at least. Blackwood Company is putting the Fighters Guild to shame. They're a new mercenary company competing with the guild. Beast people and other savages. Work cheap and fast. No job too tough. Not fussy either. Fighters Guild better watch out. Hey, you're the one they call the Hero of Kavach, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city.
Oh, yeah.
What can I interest you in? That's a fair deal. Thank you. Come again.
What's that? My phone going off? Let me see what's cracking. It's nothing.
Be seeing you.
I raise my disposition.
What?
And she might have new information.
We'll see. No. I can't argue with... Please, That's not bad. Hey, you're the one they call the Hero of Kavach, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city.
Oh, no new info.
Be seeing you. You do. Has Margard ever talked to you about running a business? She knows a lot about doing business. I don't like to bother her, though. She's a bit touchy when you do. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel? Black Marsh has become more dangerous than ever. Many settlers have... I'm Shamada, hostess of the Three Sister Inn. Speak to Sharavi if you need beds or meals. It's a pretty town, and everyone is really friendly, except maybe some Khajiit and Argonians who are upset about the Transnibbin. I think it's a shame how they took that land from elsewhere, and Argonians are afraid it could happen to them, too.
Who are you talking to?
Bye.
It's for you?
It has no master.
That's the Shamada.
Sorry. Got to get cooking. I'm the cooking sister. I'm Shomara, the cooking sister.
Give me them rolls.
I was walking past Rosentia Galenis' home the other day, and I heard these strange animal noises or something from inside. Very odd. Yes?
This position needs to be raised.
I'm not...
Oh, Lord, I messed up. Oh,
whatever
God.
you want.
Oh, gosh.
You're pathetic.
I know.
What? Not bad. Not... What?
1, 2.
No, please. No, I'm not...
1, 2.
Not bad. Not bad at all. You're a big fat liar. I don't doubt you really mean that. Yeah, don't, please.
This is the last one. I'm gonna raise that
Don't be
disposition.
silly.
Boom, boom.
Yes, whatever you... Whatever...
I mean, that was...
Sure, that's cute.
Tell me what's going on in this crazy little town. Where you been at since 2012?
I cook here and live here with Shiravi and Shamada. We're sisters, 3. Shiravi, 1. Shamada, 2. And me, 3.
Shiravi, Sharada. What about Sharja? Adarji,
How goes it?
Shiravi,
Greetings.
Shamada, Shamara. That's 4.
Go ahead, please. I have just the thing for you. A lovely suite on the 2nd floor for only 40 gold a night. Quite a steal. Interested?
Yeah.
Of course you will. You'd be silly not to. It's just up the stairs there. 2nd floor, the east wing. All the comforts of home. You too.
Come on, fellas. We about to have a party. East Wing. Make them say, na 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 na, na na na, make them say, na 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 na, na. Make them say, Boy, I'm the colonel of the motherfucking tank. That's Master P. Make them say, I bet I have no viewers that was even alive yet when that song came out. But we make them say,
keep leading.
na 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 na, na na na, make them say,
Take me to Fisherman's Rock. Now.
na 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 na, na na.
What are we waiting for?
Whatever you want to be. How dare you?
That was an accident. I was trying to make them say,
Speak for me.
Make them say, What we got to read in here? Darkest darkness. Let's see what the Imperials think about the darkness. Looks like I'm gonna finally get to investigate these things. In Morrowind, both worshippers and sorcerers summon Lesser Daedra, and Bound Daedra as servants and instruments. In Morrowind, both worshippers and sorcerers summon Lesser Daedra and Bound Daedra as servants and instruments. Most Daedric servants can be summoned by sorcerers only for very brief periods within the most fragile and tenuous frameworks of command and binding. This fortunately limits their capacity for mischief, though in only a few minutes most of these servants can do terrible harm to their summoners as well as their enemies. How long did they say? Very brief periods. In a few minutes, okay. Worshippers may bind other Daedric servants to this plane through rituals and pacts. Worshippers may bind other Daedric servants to this plane through rituals and pacts. Such arrangements result in the Daedric servant remaining on this plane indefinitely, or at least until their bodily manifestations on this plane are destroyed, precipitating their supernatural essences back to Oblivion. And Now, in the ESO trailer, the first cinematic trailer, when they did the anchor shit and the anchor was destroyed, they started saluting like that was the end for them. But it says their bodily manifestations are destroyed, precipitating their supernatural essences back to oblivion. Whenever Daedra are encountered, now, I thought the reason they came here is because when something dies in oblivion, it's just reborn. They can't die. They wanted to come here where death is permanent. Maybe not to kill themselves, but to kill like that. But even if they die here, it's still not permanent. Wow. Whenever Daedra are encountered at Daedric ruins or in tombs, they are almost invariably long-term visitors to our plane. Likewise, lesser entities bound by their Daedra lords into weapons and armor. Lesser entities bound by their Daedra lords into weapons and armor may be summoned for brief periods or may persist indefinitely, so long as they are not destroyed and banished. The class of bound weapons and bound armor summoned by temple followers and conjurers are examples of short-term bindings. Daedric artifacts like Mehrunes' razor, the mask of Clavicus Vial, are examples of long-term bindings. The Tribunal Temple of Moral. What about Daedric armor, period? No, it's not bound. It's not summoned. It's probably just forged. The Tribunal Temple of Morrowind has incorporated the veneration of Daedra as lesser spirits subservient to the immortal Almsivi, the triune godhead of Almalexia, Sotasil, and Vivek. The Tribunal Temple of Morrowind has incorporated the veneration, the worship of Daedra as lesser, I think veneration means worship, as lesser spirits subservient to the immortal Almsivi, the triune godhead, Almalexia, Sotasil, Vivek. So they're saying they're greater than Daedra. These subordinate Daedra are divided into the good Daedra and the bad Daedra. The good Daedra have willingly submitted to the authority of Almsivi. The bad Daedra are rebels who defy Almsivi, treacherous kin, who are more often adversaries than allies. The good Daedra are Boethia, Azura, and Monfala. The Hunger is a powerful and violent lesser Daedra associated with Boethia, father of plots, a sinuous, long-limbed, long-tailed creature with a beast-skulled head noted for its paralyzing touch and its ability to disintegrate weapons and armor. The Winged Twilight is the messenger of Azura. Okay, so those are their little servants. The good Daedra, Boethia, Azura, Monfala. The Hunger is a powerful and violent lesser Daedra associated with the Boethia, father of plots, sinuous, long-limbed, long-tailed creature, beast-skulled head, noted for paralyzing touch and its ability to disintegrate weapons and armor. The Winged Twilight, you meet that in ESO in Groutwood, is a messenger of Azura, goddess of dusk and dawn. Winged Twilights resemble the ethereal harpies of the West, though the feminine aspects of the Winged Twilights are more ravishing, and their long, sharp, hooked tails are immeasurably more deadly. Spider Daedra are the servants of Monfala, taking the form of spider humanoid centaurs, naked upper head, torso, and arms of human proportions, mounted on 8 legs and armored carapace of a giant spider. Unfortunately, these Daedra are so fierce and irrational, they cannot be trusted to heed the commands of the spinner. As a consequence, few sorcerers are willing to either summon or bind such creatures in Morrowind. The bad Daedra are Mehrunes' Dagon, Malakath, wow, the orc god, Sheogorath, bad, and Molag Bal. 3 lesser Daedra are associated with Mehrunes' Dagon: the pesky, agile scamp, the ferocious Clanifir, and the noble, deadly Dremora, the crocodile-headed humanoid Daedra called the Daedroth, is a servant of Molag Bal. while the giant but dim-witted Olgrim is the servant of Malakath. She adored us, Lesser Daedra. Let me guess. They are those guardians, those ranger thingies. A golden saint, yeah, half-clothed human female in appearance, yeah, is highly resistant to magic and a dangerous spellcaster. Another type of Lesser Daedra often encountered in Morrowind is the Atronach, or Elemental Daedra. Atronachs have no binding kinship or alliance with the Daedra Lord, serving one realm or another at whim, shifting sides according to seduction, compulsion, or opportunity. Let's see what our bill is. We probably messed this place up.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Hope you rot, criminal scum.
I accidentally went to jail. Damn it. I meant to press the other button. So that means I just went down to level 1 because I was only level 2. Assholes. All I try to do is pick up the cup. I just wanted to throw it against the wall so they could hear it. We having fun. Where's Joffrey? I got a new outfit. We could have took him. There's no point.
Let's continue.
Take me to... Every time I pass by that woman's house, I hear odd animal noises and smell of foul odor. Whatever it is, she should clean up her act. What are we waiting for?
That reminds me, I don't want to go in no stinky house. No. The scamps are lesser servants of Mayrone's Dagon. Oh, I mean, oh, whoops. I forgot that shit. That's a spoiler. That's what the foul odor is. Shawty, say what's your price? If you back it up, you can hold my ice. Now
These
let's
stupid
say
scamps are driving me crazy.
Oh, yeah. Owe me back.
Oh, thank you. I had a feeling buying that Daedric staff would be trouble. Now I'm paying for it with more than just some gold.
Where'd you get a staff for?
I'm listening.
You wouldn't
You've
be
got a
willing to
point.
give me this staff, would you?
No, you do. Your foot. That's enough. You win this one.
I mean, I'm running around with Dagon. He likes staffs and scamps.
A few weeks ago, a spell sword was passing through Leowin and heard that I like to buy curiosities. He wanted to sell the staff you see me carrying. I eagerly bought it, knowing the value of Daedric relics.
Yeah.
In fact, I was a bit suspicious when he sold it so cheap. His loss, my gain, I figured. After examining it for a bit, I noticed a small word carved on it in runes. Using a book from my library, I translated it. The word was nonsense. However, when I spoke it and held the staff, 4 scamps suddenly appeared. I thought I was done for. Strangely, they all just stood there. It didn't take long before I realized they were following me. I couldn't be seen in town with scamps following, so I decided to discard the staff. I can't explain it, but somehow I can't compel myself to actually let it go. This staff is obviously cursed. Now, I need you to get over to the Mages Guild and talk to a good friend of mine, Alvis Uvenum. She's the only one in town that I trust. I was able to get a message to her earlier, but I've yet to get a reply. If I go, Then there's
Okay, I'll do that. So what did
Alvis
cutie's
is a
name?
practiced researcher. She's sure to have some good information for you.
Konnichiwa! Hi, Genki desu ka? I think that's
Please
what you
don't
said.
dawdle here. Get to...
I just want to know more about the staff.
Al should be able to help rid me of this staff. We play cards at the Three Sisters often and are old friends. Seek her advice.
So I need scant magic cards.
The beastly little creatures are nasty, smelly, noisy, and wrecking my beautiful house. I must be rid of them. I can't let people know I have
Are they
scamps
like
in here.
red
Or they'll
magic
think I've taken to
or
Dacre
black
worship.
magic,
Try explaining that to the town guard.
blue magic? What you
Alvis is a practiced researcher. She's sure to have some good information for you.
Alright. I don't have anywhere else to go anyway. I guess I'm so stupid. How are we gonna get back here? Now let's see, you owe me something. Move out the way, little girl.
I'm Kalia Draconis, captain of the Leowin Guard. I hope we will not meet in my official capacity.
You must not have been in jail. I just left.
I came to Leowin after a tour in Allegiance. Poor mother. She
Legions?
hoped I'd choose the chapel or civil service, or perhaps even marry one. Move along, citizen. I won't abide loitering.
This is it. This is where we're headed. You see the chica. Yosh. 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 Bang, 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 bang. Psst. Shh.
Poor Rosentia. She's been trapped in her house for days.
Lay back down.
Frankly, the smell gave you away. You must have stepped in. Well, let's just say something that isn't pleasant. Just be sure and keep this quiet. If the other mages even knew that I was involved with Rosentia's new guests, I could get kicked out of the guild. Oh, yes. Don't bother trying to kill one of them. As soon as you do, another will take its place. It's endless. Quite the curse, eh?
It's a curse?
Sheagor certainly has a sick sense of humor.
So, I said thanks, because I'm about to get that staff.
I'm glad she was finally able to get someone over here. I've been gathering all the research I could on her, little problems, shall we say.
I need a recommendation.
You'll have to speak to Dagale about that.
Okay.
Doing a bit of digging, I'm afraid Rosentia's been stuck with the staff of the Everscan. Nasty bit of fun by Sheagorath, I'd say. The only way she can be rid of it is if someone willingly accepts it. It can't be discarded in any other manner. No one would buy that thing once it's activated like it's been. The only chance is to return it to its original resting place, Darkfathom Cave. Inside the cave, there's rumored to be a shrine to Sheagorath. I also learned that the staff makes the owner move much slower than normal. I suppose it's another way the creator Please, bring
They got little
Rosentia this
legs.
information at once. And if you can, help her. I think she's about to...
Yeah, that's
Send Rosentia my regards. If there's anything else I can do, please let me know.
Wake up! Oh, I was looking for somebody else. I was looking for somebody
Very
else.
well. If you change your mind, Goodbye.
Oh man, that's how my cat was looking at me yesterday. Now I got this little cat. I did the research. It says when you walk in and they get in front of you trying to trip you up, they just want to show you affection and all this, figure you out because you're walking on two limbs, all this craziness. But this nigga making me mad because I be trying to feed the horses, and it takes like 10 minutes to reach the horse pen and 10 minutes to get back because I can't take any steps. So sometimes I throw some water on them, a cup of water, make them run. But yesterday he was staring at me through the window like he wanted to pump me down or something for no reason. So I filled up a cup of water, but this time I threw some Robitussin in it. So I opened the door and caught him so clean I covered his whole body. So he runs off, he starts licking the water off like they usually do. He starts gagging because that Robitussin is disgusting. So a couple minutes later, 10 minutes later, I look out the window. He under the car staring at me. But I could see his eyes so clear. Like his eyes had so much hate in them. He was so pissed. That shit was so funny.
These scamps are making my home smell like a barn.
It's gonna take him like 3 days to get that taste away.
How am I ever going to get scamp smell out of my fine linens? Oh, please, I beg you, take this staff to Dark Fathom Cave and get rid of it and the scamps forever. I can't fight, and who knows what's guarding the shrine? Plus, do you know how dirty caves are? It'll ruin anything I wear. Do this for me, and I'll reward you with another one of my curios I picked up a few years ago. A valuable ring. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here's the staff. As soon as you leave, the scamps will thankfully follow. Do be careful. I don't wish your death on my hand. I'm sorry I ever laid eyes on that thing. Dark Fathom Cave isn't that far from here.
Come on, y'all.
But the route may be treacherous. Be careful and journey safe.
So I gotta equip the staff for them to come. Is that right? Oh no, they coming already. Well, let's roll. Don't get irritated with they breathing. I breathe like that too. Now let's see. I can still use my weapons. Supposed to be 4 of them. Everybody calling me the hero of Kvetch, I might as well wear it. Let me see. Staff of the Everscamp. So we can't get all of them here. Let's take them to the Mages Guild and let the Guild Masters have a look at them. Hey, I'm running errands, okay? You shouldn't have got in the car, and your ass ain't like going to the store and not getting nothing. That's what they used to say to me. Hold on. Okay, I got something. Hold on. We need you to take a look at something. Come on up here, little niggas.